Tayden Kaawa picked up an Alabama offer about 2 weeks ago, and now he's actually crystal balled to commit to Alabama, which is pretty surprising because when I first saw it, when I first read about this kid, I just assumed it was a non-committable offer. But no, Alabama's taking this kid seriously. So I'm like, if Alabama takes him seriously, we'll take him seriously. 6'5", 235 in Orem, Utah is the high school he's going to for his senior year. I actually think he was in Hawaii this past season, so we'll be watching him in Hawaii. I have something I don't do very often, but this kid's throwing motion reminded me of somebody, an Alabama quarterback over the past 10 years. So I want you guys to let me know if you can see it. And there's a reveal at the end of the video, so skip to the end of the video if you get bored. And it'll be part of this video where I put the two quarterbacks up side by side. And it's pretty interesting content, stuff that I don't do very often. This throw right here is the one. This reminds me so much of a throw that this guy made. Like I said, Alabama quarterback over the past 10 years. Pretty big name. You just might not get it. I'm not going to... If I told you why, it would be spoiling it. But there is one thing that makes it kind of difficult. But yeah, at the end of the video, I'll go side by side and you'll be able to see that. But... as for Kaawa that we're watching right now, really do like this kid's release. It's very quick. I also think you'll kind of see him switch it up when he's got to fit the ball into the window. I don't think this kid has a massive arm. I think can certainly put some zip on the ball. Throws with some really good touchdown field. Like these are just not high school throws, some of these. Like this is a very good throw on this slot fade here to beat the safety. Really not a lot of room that kid had on the sideline there, and he fit it in. 6'5", like the frame a whole lot. 235, he's also filled out. Like I said, quick release. You'll also see him kind of lengthen it up a little bit when he has to put the ball into a tight window. See if that comes up soon. Just a playmaker. There'd be a lot of plays where the play's dead, the first read's not there, and he's able to almost turn into a point guard and distribute it. We'll watch another minute or two, and then if this is another one, we'll get into the comparison in a minute or two. It's not necessarily a player comparison, just a throwing motion comparison. This is a hint too. Look at that. That looks just like it. That might have been the clip I actually did that I used for the video, but we'll see. This is what I kind of meant with him lengthening up his release when he's got to fit the ball into a tight window. I think a lot of times you don't really see him just... A lot of his throwing motion is a very lower body throwing motion to me, and this throw right here looks very upper body. And when I first saw it, I thought he was getting lazy. But I actually think it's him trying to fit it in here before that linebacker got under it. But I don't really know too much about quarterback mechanics, so you'll have to correct me on that. All right, so here's the grand reveal. I couldn't find a way to do it better than just through my media player. I tried to open up Premiere Pro, but that's fine. We'll just take a look. So this is actually Tua Tagovailoa is the person that it exactly reminded me of. To be fair, it's probably cheating because they're both Hawaiian. They're both tied to Alabama, and they both have these double armbands here. So I think it was more of an aesthetic thing when I first popped on the tape, but then you actually take a deeper look at the throwing motion. Now, I'll give you Tua's a bit quicker, but he's also in college at this point. I had to flip him from left hand to the right hand. So that's kind of why I thought it was difficult, because you don't usually make the connection to compare lefties to righties. So that's why I thought it was so obvious once you flipped it, but I understand if you're an Alabama fan and couldn't get it just because of that. Lower body motion's exactly the same. And we don't really got great. It's very grainy on the right hand. I couldn't really enhance it without ruining the integrity of the video. Does that not look very similar to you? The hand comes off at the same time in the lower body there. Look at the two legs. Hands off the ball. Now Tua's just got a bit of a quicker release. Ball's out right now. And our guy Kaawa is still releasing it. But, you know, that's high-level comparison stuff there. You don't see that from King Cold very often. Tua, great college football player and good NFL player, obviously, just dealing with a lot of injury stuff. But at 6'5", 235, you might not have to worry about that as much. But anyways. Do you guys see it, or am I taking crazy pills? You guys got to let me know if you see it. And comment if you guessed it, because I'll give you a lot of credit if you did. All right, thanks for watching. You guys let me know what you think about this kid, Kaawa. Yeah, I guess I didn't do like a final 2 cents of him. Really like the kid's release, like the kid's frame, like him, his touchdown field. Very advanced feel for the game from what I can tell from a highlight tape. Can't really give that badge of honor without actually watching the kid's pre-snap reads in an actual game setting. But I like this kid as a quarterback. Pure thrower, pure athlete. There's better kids in this class, but as a quarterback, I certainly think he's up there. Really, like 6'5" that's going to do worlds for him on the recruiting trail. I think he's going to end up at Bama because I like this kid better than Tamala, and I would be very surprised if they end up with both of them in the same recruiting class. But you guys let me know what you think about this kid, how Alabama's quarterback class is going to shake out. Thanks for watching.